I think the first thing we have to say is this was a resilient win, and you talk about this all the time, but resilience is the key here tonight.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality. You know, the guys stayed in the fight. You know, it wasn't easy. We were down, and Dougie was playing really, really well, and you know, we just dug our heels in, and you know, at the end of the half, the big thing was loose balls win games, and I think that was a big part of it. We started getting possession, just kind of grinding them down, and then obviously Christian stepped up.
Christian stepped up is an understatement. I mean, after the first quarter, 4 goals, but you talked about it. You always talk about 5-minute segments, but your team dug in defensively, and Dell shut the door from there on.
Yeah, you know what, ends up with 89% save percentage. You win a lot of lacrosse games, and in our mind, he's the best goalie in the NLL. And you know, when in key moments, like get the breakaway, come right down the pipe with Kazchuk, a third quarter, could have changed some things, a couple backdoor stops, and you know, we just can build our offense's confidence. And you know, even if we don't get one, and the other goalie's hot, we know our guys gonna have that bend don't break mentality.
How important is it? I know we don't talk about players individually a lot, but how important was Curtis Dixon tonight, and how he changed the course of the game?
Yeah, you know what, that short-handed goal when he ran up the floor and they pressed him, went right in and scored it, and then he scored the nice bump and dump late into the fourth quarter. So, you know what, big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games, and that's why we brought him in, and what a great teammate.
When you look at this now going to the break, it's a great way to go into the break, the resilience, but again, there's still lots of work to do.
Yeah, you know what, this was a measuring stick. It was the first time we traveled all from the start of the year and even through training camp. So, you know, coming across the country is not easy, and there can be a lot of built-in excuses, but, you know, we took a little bit to get our feet wet early in the game, and then we just dug deep, and, you know, to a man, each got battle for each other, and we can start building that trust as we go along here.
It's fun to watch the team rally like they did. You don't want to rally all the time, but it's fun to see them rally, but at the same time, you see the crowd kind of lower their tempo a little bit when you see your team coming back, don't you? It's fun to watch.
Yeah, we don't really focus on too much what the crowd does and what the other team does. You know, we just stacking shifts, and that was a big thing. Is, you know, scored like 6 goals in a row there, and takes a lot of wind out of them. And we know that their offense has been struggling, so we just want to take away the middle of the floor and make it real tough on them. And then when you make it tough on them, you still got to beat Christian. So that was a backhand goaltender effort, and you know, we got timely goals from our offensive guys.
And one last thing about the offense as well: 8 goals tonight, but it spread around, and that's what you guys need to see. It's not just one guy. Ball had a great night again, but it's this whole team delivering on a night-to-night basis.
You know, no one cares who scores. That's the match up front. Like, we don't care. No one looks at score sheets. No one says, I got 2, you got none. It's just as long as we get one more goal than the other team, that's all that our offense cares about. It's got good teammates there.